Hi guys, Aspen here, Drone in Nature. I'm out in nature again with my Panasonic G9. Today I just want to test different color profiles on my G9 just to see which one is best to use. I'm now shooting in standard mode and I have human detection on. I'm out, it's really sunny but it's quite windy. So I just want to test different color profiles just to see which one to use. I will see. I don't have a flat color profile on this camera yet. We will see if I'm going to upgrade to that, but I'm really happy with this camera so far. I'm shooting now with my 12 to 32 millimeter f point from 2.8, no 3.5 to 5.6. Yeah, I'm really happy with this lens. It's quite a good lens. I don't know if it's tracking me. It is. I can see the small box around my face. Human detection is on and it seems to work pretty good. How is the background? Is it pulsing or anything? So it's going to be fun to see how the different color profiles look like. This is in standard mode and I'm now going to switch to natural profile. Okay guys, we now switch to the natural color profile. I know a bunch of people like this color profile. I never tried this before. I did try it one. I just got the camera, so it's pretty new to me. I'm using the Rode Wireless Go 2 with the lava mic. It's quite windy, so it's going to be fun to hear how the sound is. But this is in standard natural color profile. Sorry about that. How is the colors, my skin tones and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna switch to another color profile. I'm just testing the different color profiles just to see which one I like best, and I hope you can also comment below and tell me which color profile you think look best. Let's switch now to another color profile. Okay guys, we now switch to Cinelike D. I know a bunch of people really like this color profile and it looks pretty good. You can grade it a little bit. It's not a flat color profile at all, but it's much more information in this than in the other profiles like the standard and natural. So it's going to be fun to see how everything looks, the colors. And so does it look good? Do you like this color profile? And is it tracking me? I hope so. Quite boring if you're standing here talking and you're autofocus all the time, but it seems to work really good, and especially with the newest firmware 2.4 it seems to be working pretty good. So yeah, I'm standing at the same place. Is it a bunch of pulsing or whatever? Does the colors look good? Is anything blown out? Everything is set to auto. I haven't learned the camera yet, so I'm gonna switch now to a different color profile just to see. I'm recording everything in 4K 30, so let's switch. Okay guys, we switch now to HLG Hybrid Log Gamma, I think. It's a kind of flat color profile. I'm not quite sure. I haven't read a bunch about it, but I saw some people are talking about it. But how does it look? It's 4K 10-bit 30p. And I really hope my SD card is fast enough to record this, so no files are missing. But I think I'm going to put it on a grade so you can see the difference. But does everything look good? This is HLG. I hope so. It is 4K 10-bit 30p. I'm filming this in MOV because you don't have this option in MP4. This is 150 megabytes or whatever it is. Is it tracking me? Is everything looks good? How does this color profile look? I think I'm gonna put it on grade. So this is HLG straight from the camera with no color correction. Looks like this. And this is HLG with some color correction using DaVinci Resolve 17. I think I'm only going to use a lot on this one, so you can check out the different. But how does it look? How are the colors and my skin tone? I see some people are talking about that in this color profile the skin tone looks a little bit yellow, but yeah, I'm out. It's quite sunny, so it's possible. I'm pretty red now, so yeah. But how does the color profile look like? This is in 4K, 10-bit, 420 I think, HLG. So I'm gonna switch to another color profile. Okay guys, we are now switched to 4K 30 in vivid mode. How is the color looks like? How does my skin tone looks like? Does it look really vivid? And how are the colors looking like? Is it any pulsing? Is the camera tracking me? Tracking my face? Seems to be working pretty good, but you can't always trust the yellow box, that's for sure. But this is set to human detection, also animal detection. It's not any animals here right now. Maybe some bears in the area, not just kidding. But how is the tracking working? If I turn around and switch back. Yeah, I hope everything looks good. I'm quite new to this, so sorry about my, yeah, I don't have so much of the idea what I'm talking about, but we're gonna switch to another color profile. Okay, we switch now to a different color profile. This is scenery, so this is quite a scenery. So how does the color profile looks like this? I'm not going to put on any grading on this color profile. And is it tracking me the same as it did with the other color profile? How are the colors? Are there a bunch of pulsing? Yeah, but does this look like a good color profile, especially outdoor like this? Yeah, so that was scenery. Let's switch to another color profile. This is, by the way, filmed in MP4 4K 30 8-bit. Okay guys, we are switched to the last color profile I'm gonna try today, so I don't bore you to death. But this is portrait mode. I'm not quite sure where you're going to use this color profile. Maybe if you're in the city and filming different buildings and stuff like this. I'm out in nature, there's not so many buildings around here. But is it tracking me? Is everything looks good? How are my skin tones looking? And the colors, are they really popping? Do they look natural? So this was just a quick test of different color profile. I can't wait to see how the HLG is. I haven't read so much about it. Hybrid log gamma. I'm not a professional in this, but I think that color profile gives you more potential to grade your footage. I'm not quite sure. It's supposed to enhance the dynamic range and stuff like this. And I can see different scenarios where you can use that color profile. So it's going to be fun to test that. But first we're going to have to see how it looks. But how are my skin tones in portrait mode? Do it look good? And have the camera been tracking me all the time? But I can't wait to see what kind of color profiles I'm gonna do. I'm mostly out in nature like this. This is what I'm planning to do more of. Walking out, maybe do some more vlogging, and of course film some B-rolls or stuff like that. So yeah, but I have to get used to this camera and test it a lot more. I only have 2 lenses for this camera. The lenses where I'm filming now, 12 to 32, f3.5 to 5.6, and I have a 25mm 1.7. I tested that lens before this just to see how the autofocus was, and it wasn't fast at all. It didn't track me that good, so yeah. But this lens is quite wide and quite good, I think. So maybe, yeah, I have to save some money to buy some other lenses. So please give me some comment on what kind of lenses that are good and of course cheap. And how is the sound today? I'm using the lava mic. It's quite windy and I don't have so much wind protection on this lava mic, but it's quite easy to use. And yeah, but how was the sound? How are the colors? And do you like videos like this? Please comment, and of course please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'm getting closer and closer to 350 subscribers. Of course my goals are much higher than that, but then I have to step up my game a little bit and produce better videos. But thank you so much for watching. I'm really glad you're here, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.